of wisdom from the wise. And today, I want to talk about your speech, how you should answer others, the type of mindset you should be in when you are speaking to others, communicating with others, and how to know when somebody is trying to like fast talk you and beat you in the head with the BS when they talking to you, okay? So I think this is really important because let me tell you something. They out there, these fast talking hustlers, they out there, okay? And I just want y'all to be equipped and prepared for running into them. All right? And I want y'all to be able to have that, that be in that right mindset when an opportunity comes, because sometimes you do only get that one opportunity in a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to be able to know how to speak concerning, when you're in that situation, when that time arises, I want y'all to be able to, seal the deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited for this topic because, like I always say, I was raised around men. So it's like I'm in a woman's body, but I think kind of like a man and a woman. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. But that's another topic for another day. But you guys, this is very important because a lot of times men, they have taught me a lot of these principles, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy because it coincides right with the scriptures. So, you know how I feel, let the Most High be true and every man a liar. So let's jump into these scriptures and figure out how you should express yourself when you're communicating and what to expect from others when they communicate with you. All right? So let's jump in. Colossians 4:6. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how you ought to answer every man. Oh! Let your speech always be seasoned with salt. Let it always be with grace. You know what I'm saying? Let it always be grace, pleasing to the hearers. You know what I'm saying? To where as though, and gracefully, like, even like you can gracefully decline someone's answer. You don't have to always be like, no, thank you, or I'll look into it. You know what I'm saying? You can always hold yourself to a higher standard. You don't have to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like that. You can just be graceful. And by you being graceful, you don't, eliminate friends, on some occasion. You multiply them, or multiply associates, resources. You know what I'm saying? Because people notice when you do that, when you decline respectfully, and when you state your opinion gracefully, when you stand firm on your own opinion, your words is smooth, they're seasoned with salt, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, like this person disagreed with me, but they make me feel like, because people always look about how you make them feel, you know what I'm saying? So by you having your words seasoned with salt and grace, that rolls over to how it makes them feel that receives it. You understand what I'm saying? And they notice that, and I'll be like, this person wasn't, offensive or nothing. I like that. You know what I'm saying? And then that builds friendship, that builds, you know what I'm saying? Like resources. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's an art to it. It's an art, but come on now. It's already in y'all. If the Father says it in his book, it's in you. You just gotta dive in and search it out. It's in there. Matthew 5:37. But let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh evil. Yes, like when somebody is trying to beat around the bush and you ask them a question, is this such and such, such and such? And they be like, well, this, and that. Or, I had to, like, just stop them. Be like, listen, yes or no. And then they be like, see, you always acting like that. See, you always be like, listen, I just want resolve. Yes or no. Because anything else, they can always spin it, and you act off of that, that response of beating around the bush, and now they be like, oh, I didn't never tell you that, or I didn't never. But if you give them yes, if they give you yes or no, as well as you should answer people yes or no as well, they have a fair way to respond. You know what I'm saying? So, yay, yay, nay, nay, yes or no. Yeah. Matthew 6:7. But when ye pray, use not vain repetition as heathens do, for they think that they shall be heard for their much speaking. Exactly. The heathens are all the other nations outside of the children of Israel, who we are, the Most High's chosen people. Okay? We are the children of Israel, spiritually and physically here on earth. Okay? We're at a low estate because we disobeyed the Father's law, statutes, and commandments. However, the Great Awakening is taking place as we speak. So, don't when you pray, don't do vain repetition. You know what I'm saying? Constantly praying, saying the same things over and over and over again. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Be straightforward with the Father. Be regular. If you can't be real with Him, who can you be real with? He already knows the intents of your heart. He knows everything. He knows you better than you know yourself. He created you. So, pray to Him, few words, straight to the point, and keep it real. Okay? That's what the Father like. Be real, true, and honest with Him. Okay? Just pray. And a lot of people ask me, how do I pray? How do I pray? Just talk to Him. Father, I need to speak to you. I need to talk to you. Father, help me. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. Just talk to Him. It doesn't matter. There is no right or wrong way. Acknowledge Him, Father. You know what I'm saying? Before you go to Him, just repent. Father, please forgive me for my sins. Father, I need you. There's a start. Father, please forgive me for my sins. Father, I need you. Please help me. And whatever it is. You understand? He already knows the things that you need, but He wants you to acknowledge the fact that He's there and that you need Him. Because we do. Can't do this without Him. Ecclesiasticus and Apocrypha 6:5. Sweet language will multiply friends, and a fair speaking tongue will increase kind greetings. Yes, like when you have somebody that got good words, you know what I'm saying? It multiplies friends, it multiplies resources, it multiplies associates. It makes people want to be around you. It makes people want to do things for you. You know what I'm saying? That's why people, it's not about money. It's more so important about resources and people. People have the money. People have the resources. You got to get your communication skills up, your listening skills up. You have to learn to be an active listener. It's a superpower. You have to listen to actually hear what people are saying and not just to respond. That way you live in the moment and you can respond more organically, which will allow people to like you more and to want to do things for you. You understand? Ecclesiasticus 6:6. Be in peace with many, nevertheless have but one counselor of 1,000. Exactly. Have that one person that you can trust, that you go to. Stop telling all your business to everybody. Everybody don't care. A lot of people are happy that it's happening to you and not them. But I heard somebody say before, better you than me. And I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't telling you my business. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. The Most High, and He's telling us these principles for a reason, because He knows how people are. You know what I'm saying? So be at peace with many, but have but one counselor of 1,000. Stop telling everybody all your business. If you do tell people stuff, tell them stuff that you don't mind if they repeat it and tell other people. Yeah? 1 Peter 1:15. But as he which But as he which have called you and is holy, so be ye holy in all manner of conversations. Yes, the Father is holy. So be holy in all your conversations. You know what I'm saying? You can still joke around. You can still do things because the Father know that we joke around and we, I mean, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, let your conversations be holy, meaning more building. You know what I'm saying? Are you speaking life into people, or are you like tearing people down? Are you having conversations about building in any way, or are you having conversations about hating and tearing people down? You know what I'm saying? Let your conversation be holy as he that have called you is holy. 1 Peter 1:18, for as much as ye know that ye were not redeemed with corruptible things as silver and gold from your vain conversation received by tradition from your fathers. Exactly. We're not redeemed from gold and silver. You know what I'm saying? The vain conversations that our fathers have passed down to us, our families, our relatives, our forefathers. No, we're not redeemed from that. But what are we redeemed from? With. 1 Peter 1:19, but with the precious blood of Christ, we are redeemed with, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. Yes, we are redeemed with the precious blood of Christ. Not with silver, not with gold, none of that. The precious blood of Christ, Yeshua, the Savior, Messiah. Last one, and I'm done. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Yes, death and life are in the power of the tongue. Are you speaking death into others, or are you speaking life into them? Are you speaking things into them that can build them up? Are you planting good seeds in them? You know what I'm saying? Or are you purposely tearing them down, saying things that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just criticism and just bringing them down, making them feel less than. What are you doing? Or do you have people around you that is speaking death into you, or that is speaking life into you? Are people that are around you bringing you up and helping you grow, or are they tearing you down and making you feel less than? You understand? Are they correcting you when you're wrong? You know what I'm saying? In a way that is edifying to you so that you can change? Or are they just allowing you to go astray and laughing about it and thinking that it's funny or cool? But meantime, you're going astray. Is that you? Which one are you? Which one are you? So with that being said, you guys, watch your speech. Remember, make sure people are saying yes or no, and make sure you're saying yes or no when they're asking you a question. Make sure you're living in the moment. Make sure your conversation is holy as the Father is holy. You understand? Be appreciative of the blood that Christ has redeemed us with. You understand? And let your conversation be building, not tearing people down. And make sure you guys, make sure that those that are around you are lifting you up and not bringing you down. And lifting you up, that comes with constructive criticism as well. You understand? Because a wise man loveth reproof and instruction. Only a fool would despise reproof and instruction. You understand? So with that being said, you guys, I pray you were edified. Remember to stay prayed up. Sin not. The kingdom is at hand. I'll see you guys in the next video.